but is that you have a paddle leash or a leg leash. All right? I always like to use a paddle leash. Some guys use a leg leash, but I don't have one today. If you have a paddle leash, right, attached right here, just imagine it. I can if I had to, I could just let my paddle go over here, use two hands to get back in the surf ski, right? I'm not going to teach it like that, but that's one reason why I like to use a paddle leash and not a leg leash. All right, so, or if I raft it up with Phil, he's out of his boat, I can actually raft up, lay my paddle in the water or cross like this, and I can use two hands to get Phil back in the water and back in the boat. All right, so you got to have a paddle leash, and you got to have one that works. Every couple days, you need to yank on it. Make sure it works. Make sure the Velcro is not frayed. Is that it's not frayed because your paddle leash is your lifeline, particularly in the ocean, right? All right. I want to make that clear. And when you're teaching customers, if you're selling a terrible paddle leash off the rack, you need to double check it. Make sure that you would trust it with your life. Most of them over the counter, I wouldn't do that, so I kind of make my own. All right. That's number one paddle leash. Now I'm going to show you how to remount. All right, everybody, if you can, come over here. Okay, the nice thing about surf skis, for the most part, when you capsize, your head is always out of the water. Rarely ever do you go over where your head is in the water first, unlike a sea kayak, right? So that makes the experience a lot more pleasurable. All right, so everybody come closer to me. I got it. So when you get off your surf ski, practicing, this is the same position. I'm going to get back in the surf ski, right? And this position right here helps you find your balance point, all right? For a lot of different reasons. This is called the side saddle remount. You're in the water. I take a break here. I'm relaxed. I'm not panicking, all right? I got my paddle leash on. I flip the boat over. My PFD, as you can see, is not securely attached to me. It's over my head. That's rule number 2. Make sure your PFD fits and it's strapped down, all right? Now, if this is a point, you need to come close to me. You guys over here need to come over here so you can see, right? So look. See my top hand, my paddle hand? That needs to be in back of the bucket. That's your starting point. Always start there. Not here, in the back. That's rule number 4. I'm going to start down here over, right? Then, this hand here is on the gunnel. Not like this, like this. See how the boat's angled over toward me? I'm going to put my chest over the bucket. And you notice I'm kicking out. I don't start like this, right? Which is what most people start off doing. I'm out like this. 1, 2, 3. I am up, I've cleared the gunnel. My chest is over the biggest part of the cockpit, right? Now, you're over, clearly over here. Twist, lean back, 1 foot in, regroup, take a deep breath, look around, take another deep breath, get your bearings, right? Take a couple strokes with 1 foot out. I'm good to go. Because in a surf ski, if you're just moving a little bit forward, it helps the balance, right? Now you're in, and off you go. Now I'm going to do it real time.